shocked. Now we looking a lot like Sodom and Gomorrah. We need a reset. Speak truth with the proof, but they reject. Living the life of sin with no respect. Breaking every law, commandment, and all precepts. Ain't no.
What made this nation so wonderful? It was because America. What made this nation so wonderful? It was because
men and women have prayer meetings.
They raised their children in the fear and the admonition of the Lord, and the Lord blessed America. Most of us in this house today were born into a country that was greatly blessed of God. But you are beginning to see His hand withdraw from this country, and the blessings will be taken away.
Look, we need a reset. Don't things you might regret. Like denying God, we gotta need that. If we Sodom, we don't wanna repeat that. He's coming back, better believe that. And He is not bringing that peace back. That colorful flag in my green sack. Whoa, you better pray with it be back. Whoa. I'm bringing the swords and the faith. You don't think the truth, better get out the way. If you are the weak, then you'll be the prey. Got blood on my hands, but you all gonna pay. Fire, falling. Give your life to Christ while you stalling. Liars, scoffing. Better stop the talking, get to walking. Look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Look, I don't want you burning in the flames. I have been sent here to tell you to turn from your ways, but you might have to learn from the grave. Man, that's a hard lesson. He coming back with a sharp weapon, and we might be getting the whip, cause we might be all going down with the ship. Have you read the Torah? Let me inform ya. Burnt the whole city to ashes, and I haven't sent here to warn ya. I don't wanna go down with the ship, but America open Pandora. Don't be shocked. Now we looking a lot like Sodom and Gomorrah. We need a reset. Speak truth with the proof, but they reject. Living the life of sin with no respect. Breaking every law, commandment, and all precepts. Ain't no man born a chick, yo, that's a defect. Try to dumb me down, but I got a deflect. Might have breasts and nails, but nature tells the Adam's apple on your neck. Homeboy, I can detect. Ha! Enough of these games.
What?
I'm trying to keep you from roasting in flames. I put that on mama's the drama. He brings it gets hot like brimstone in the sky when it rains. All these agendas, the
I don't know
devil's
what
to
you
blame.
said, Mom.
Making our children all sick in the brain. I'ma stand for the truth if they kill me. No shame. If he and I wake up, I die for his name. Say less. If you feeling me, think of the possibility. I can be really silly. You're speaking the truth. Man, it's really killing me. Think about how the enemy is. That's what I want to see. Even are you? What's lust compared to the love of the Father? It's only begotten can save it. Going to the kingdom of heaven's at hand. If we know this one word, you should know. Whoa. Have you read the Torah?
Like money in the bank.
Burnt the whole city to ashes, and I haven't sent you to warn you. I don't wanna go down with the ship, but America open Pandora. Don't be shocked. Now we looking a lot like Sodom and Gomorrah.
More. Well, excuse me.
I gotta pick up my cross and then walk with him every day. I gotta die to my flesh, if I don't, it will lead me astray. I gotta be an example, cause my kids are looking my way. Leading by faith, you know I'm needing His grace. They're seeing me seeking His face. This ain't no walk in the park, I will not walk in the dark, nah. I'm shooting my shot with this heart, now we're not swapping no chart, never. Man, I've been on the same team, listen, I ain't in that mainstream prison. I turned away from my sin cause I'm taking the win and I'm still on that same G mission. Nah, listen, I keep my eyes on the king and I'm focused on things up above. Anybody trying to mess with my kids and I promise I'll give you the glove. Raising my kids in the ways of the Lord, begging to praise in the days of the storm. I built this house and God's keeping it warm. Trust me, I don't need you more. This life you come at, it costs man, ain't nothing for free. What's the point of being rich if you don't have the key? I got some breath in my lungs and so I gotta sing. As for me and all my house, we are serving the King. And I'ma maintain, I'ma serve God in the midst of the rain. And I can't complain, I woke up today but to die is a gain. To die is a gain, I wanna live but to die is a gain. I wanna say bye to the pain, you think I'm crazy when I say to die is a gain.
I wanna go on the floor cause I'm one gonna set me apart. I wanna follow His will, I won't follow the rest in the yard. I wear from my heart. You could knock into my chest with the dart. I'm a flex on your bars. I can kill this by the jar. Hard. I am the future of rap. I am not cool with the cap.
Nope.
You think I'm new to the map? I think that you need a nap. God wanna hold on to your life. When I die, you know I'm with Christ. There is no way that I'm wasting my time on this earth. I ain't quitting, I'm doing it right.
I'm doing it right.
Every day that goes by, man, I know that I'm closer to Him. I just saw passion of Christ and it's crazy they tore up His skin. Jesus did not wanna go through the pain. I'ma praise God in the midst of the rain. I know He died to get rid of my stain. I lift my hands to the King.
This life may come at a cost, man, ain't nothing for free. What's the point of being rich if you don't have the key? I got some breath in my lungs and so I gotta sing. As for me and all my house, we are serving the King. I'ma maintain, I'ma survive in the midst of the rain. And I can't complain, I woke up today, but to die is a gain. To die is a gain. I wanna live, but to die is a gain. Wanna say bye to the pain. You think I'm crazy when I say to die is a gain. I'ma maintain, I'ma survive in the midst of the rain. And I can't complain, I woke up today, but to die is a gain. To die is a gain. I wanna live, but to die is a gain. Wanna say bye to the pain. You think I'm crazy when I say to die is a gain. I know a lot of people are going through different things right now, but I promise you, for the believer, it's gonna be better days. I got a special place for those that saw me at the lowest. Prayed over my life when I was coldest. There's a special place for you and God knows it. I was lacking focus. I needed a moment. I made so many bad decisions and I couldn't own it, but I'm growing and I'm better now. I'm making good decisions.
Greg, how about this matchup we have here tonight? Two teams that really like to shoot the three.
It's going to be a shootout, Kevin. Something we see more and more of in today's NBA. I think whichever team makes more threes wins this one.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Jarris Walker out there with Chet Holmgren. Then it's MP. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. And it's Coles in at the small forward position. A three from MP. Sinks the triple.
MP has an innate ability to just pull up and knock him down. Very impressive for developing play.
Come here, Curtis. I'm free. Frank, what you doing? What you doing?
My soul finds rest in God alone. My salvation comes from
So on the floor for Golden State, Jarris Walker out there with Chet Holmgren. Then it's MP. Then there's Brandon.
I've been standing on a roof.
Here in the final days of the NBA regular season, Greg, every team trying to wrap things up on a high note.
Yeah, and even the top teams doing what they can to head into the postseason with some momentum, right? While lottery teams want to finish strong and have something to build off of.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. We've got Brandon Pajemski, Chet Holmgren out there with Walker. Then it's MP. And it's Coles in at the 3. And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Back to Alston. Walker in the corner. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
3-point, good instincts from MP. That kind of passing wins the respect of your teammates.
Maxey against Alston. Maxey passes to Toppin. Trying to find Maxey and gets it to him.
This for the so I can plant seeds, keep sowing them blessings. This for my generation, man, you know that you destined. Hey, Jesus is the only true hope you can rest in. I see you trusting in money, I see you trusting in jewels. Get you some spiritual riches, get you some heavenly tools.
With the postseason in our sights now, what's more important to have, home court advantage or momentum, Greg?
I'd argue both. BA, I mean, if I had to choose one, I'd say momentum, just because you want to be peaking at the right time heading into the playoffs.
On the floor for the Warriors, they've got MP, Walker out there with Holmgren. Then there's Brandon Pajemski, and it's Coles in at the 3. Here's Maxey. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Will it go?
Greg, not many games remain in the season, and the posturing beginning for these teams as they jostle for postseason positioning.
Hey, man, they be like, how you change it? I said, man, it was him from the jump. Can't take no credit, it was him from the jump. Shout out my brother Sammy, shout out Kingdom Music. And most of all, shout out my Lord and Savior Jesus. It was him from the jump. You could be a dope beat, Goldie, no dream, really should have OD. It was him from the jump. Always try to smoke weed, running with the homies, never try to smoke weed. It was him from the jump. But that was the homie, God told me.
On the floor for the Warriors, MP is out there with Brandon Pajemski.
Spiritual sniper, my scope on her soul. Stay on my toes. Big squad, big guy. Let's again, boy, hit the devil with a flip fly. Hit the hit of Mark, this one for the big dog. I'ma dance on these demons, no TikTok. Back with the heart. Crazy like David. Got a big chain, but I slam like David.
Here's Maxey, an important scorer for this team, averaging around 25 and a half a game. On the floor for the Warriors, we got Brandon Pajemski, Chet Holmgren out there with Walker. Then it's MP, and it's Coles in at the small forward position.
That was their 4th straight miss to start this game. Not ideal.
Alston, 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. There's nothing like the intensity of coming down to the wire when both teams are fighting for playoff position, Graham.
Well, you know, BA, for these teams, what you did before doesn't matter. You have to give everything in this game. It's essentially a bunch of one-game seasons from here to the finish line.
And a nice opportunity now to see who's hitting threes at the highest rate. You look at MP, he is downright lethal from distance, ranking 1st in the league in three-point percentage. And of course, Jarris Walker.
And the way both of these guys open up the floor with their long-range shooting, you just can't afford to give them any airspace from deep.
Now here's Maxey, coming off a 31-point game. Over MP. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses. Oh, how about that?
Oh, out of my way. What athletic ability from MP. Plenty of bounce in those legs.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. 76ers trail by 12. Here's Edgecombe to halt the run. MP with the block.
I mean, he's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you got to look for other ways to impact the game. Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a massive class in that right now.
From the back to the west game full of sharp shooters, don't test us. Wait on God, go and get my flex up. Hard pressed every side, never big crush. A lot of people only want to get their hands up. More money, no joy, how they end up. Spiritual riches, I gotta get my hands up. Cause I know Christ, the only one that command us. Who would've thought? The kid from the
Hurtling down the home stretch of this season, Greg, what do you make of potential first-round series in this postseason?
Well, there's certainly some matchups that I think plenty of fans would love to see, but we still have a bit of time for things to...
So can we open up? I just want to be where your spirit is. Cause you have my heart. Now I just want yours. And you have my heart.
Tipped away. It's stolen by MP. So on the floor for Golden State. They've got MP. Jarris Walker out there with Holmgren. Then there's Brandon Pajemski, and it's Coles in at the 3. Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T connected cam. And his teams run through the finish line of the season, Graham. There must be a certain amount of reflection happening.
For teams that are out of it, they might start that process now. But who has time for that if your playoffs bound?
And it's Maxey missing.
He is just struggling right now to find his way and trying to regain his confidence.
Here's Pajemski.
I just wanna be where you are, yeah. Teach me how to walk. I just wanna be where your spirit is, Lord. I want what you want. Let me open up. I just wanna be where your spirit is. Cause you
And Golden State looking at who they've got. Jarris Walker out there with Chet Holmgren. Then it's MP. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. And it's Coles in at small forward. And there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist by MP. 6 points for Chet Holmgren. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
With the playoffs on the horizon, Richard, we're seeing some of the top teams rest their players a little bit.
Yeah, you want to prevent injury, but you also want your go-to guy to have some fresh legs. Limit their minutes now. It'll pay dividends in the postseason.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Hawks.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of...
16,000 square, 8 million up there, 2 million down here.
76ers trail by 21. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by MP. On the floor for the Warriors. Chet Holmgren out there with Walker. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. Then it's MP. And it's Coles in at the 3 slot. Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Legs now in the final stages of this regular season. These two teams both highly...
Philadelphia's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Setting the floor.
Here's Edgecombe. No points yet. All right, Tim, the postseason not far off. Team still jockeying for position down the final stretch.
And just like on the track, don't look behind you. Just focus on yourself. Or you might...
Holmgren comes with the double team. Philadelphia has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Holmgren. MP out there with Pajemski. Then there's Jarris.
You're not gonna give coverage if you have these vaccinations. Somebody gotta do it.
So it's Philadelphia now. Nothing up yet on the scoreboard for them. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
That's a game they know they probably could have won. And had a few more things gone their way, they would have.
Yeah, these games come down to making big plays in big spots, and they just didn't make enough of those.
On the floor for the Warriors. Brandon Pajemski out there with MP. Then it's Chet Holmgren. Then there's Jarris Walker. And it's Coles.
Starters! I'm getting off the thread. What's wrong with you? You need to stop. You're going to hurt yourself. You're going to hurt yourself.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Still without a basket in the game. Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Chet Holmgren. MP out there with Pajemski. Then there's Jarris Walker. And it's Coles in at the small forward. Here's Edgecombe. The Warriors making the shot. To the paint. They need this. And Holmgren pulls it down.
I thought he had that ball thrown up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheat.
Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Let's turn up on the rep. Let's go, Brandon. Over here, Curtis. President. I don't make you hear. Lay down, Curtis. Curtis, lay down. Lay down.
I don't fear, man. I'm on gear 10. Believe me, be ready to rumble. The only play to jump and execute.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Still without a basket in the game. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
Well, that's a great point, and you can also add poor communication. The rotations were slow and sometimes not even there at all.
On the floor for the Warriors. Holmgren is out there with Walker. Then it's MP. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. And it's Coles in at the three. Small forward. Here's Edgecombe. Still no points to end the drought. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. Golden State has gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Indiana was simply terrific. He had an unbelievable amount of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Allie, we appreciate the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Here's Edgecombe. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. Edwards, no good.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Pass to Coles. The 3 is up. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Here's Edgecombe. 26 points for him last game against Atlanta.
And he promoted team chemistry. That's how you do it.
Huh? Okay. Curtis, over here.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got MP. Chet Holmgren out there with Walker. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. And it's Coles in at the 3 spot. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he registered a triple-double shot.
Here we are.